Hello.
Hello, hi.
Hi, good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And how are
Okay.
you?
I'm also doing good. Thank you so much for asking. How was your day today?
Yeah, that I was busy till now.
Okay. So, we're meeting for the very first time. Shall we start the session by first introducing ourselves?
Sure. And shall I?
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
My name is Naveen Kumar, and I'm from Telangana state.
Okay.
I completed BSc from Usmania University, and currently I'm focusing on English to improve my communication skills. And my hobbies are listening to music, and playing chess and having great conversations. Yeah, that was little bit about me.
Okay.
May I
So,
know about you?
yeah, sure. So I'm Asmita. I am born and brought up in Himachal Pradesh, and I'm currently putting up there as well. And I'm pursuing a PhD in the field of microbiology. And I have been a spoken English coach for about a year and 11 months almost. And my hobbies include reading. I love to watch something. I love exploring things. And yeah, I love talking to people, getting to know them, and about the places that they come from. And that's pretty much it about me. Um, okay, so it's lovely to know about you, and thank you so much for sharing that with me. So, the topic for, yeah, do you
You
want to
said
say something?
you are from
Yes.
you are from Himachal Pradesh, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
North India. And how is how is the weather there?
So the monsoons have arrived, and the flash floods have started in Himachal. So that's a little bad, but temperature-wise, it's pleasant. I believe we did not receive any summers this year because it was either winters that extended for a longer period of time, and after that, we had like the scorching heat was there for like, if I count on my fingers, it would be just 15 days. And after that, that too not continuously, like today and then 5 days after today, again, there would be a lot of heat and temperature. And after that, the monsoons arrived. So it's pleasant, but I do not know how good is it for the environment that we just missed the entire season of summer this time. Okay.
Okay. And is it raining there and currently?
Not right now. It was raining a couple of days back. It rains
Okay.
sometimes, like it drizzles once, like for 5-10 minutes, and then again it stops, which is even worse than raining because that leads to landslides and everything. So, um, I would be more happy if it rains rather than drizzles. Okay.
Okay.
Have you ever
And
been to
is
Himachal?
no, not
Okay.
it.
Okay.
But I will plan in future.
Okay.
And
Sounds good.
so that is why I'm asking a few
Uh-huh.
things about your
Sure. Sure.
uh, place. And
Sure.
so what is famous in your place? Kind of fruits and especially apples, right?
Yes, so we have apples, strawberries, cherries. So they are quite famous. And then again, depending on the so apples is something that's famous all through the country. So apple is something I would say. Then we have a lot
Okay.
of local produce, local fruits and vegetables that even that are present in the hilly regions of Himachal, that even the people within Himachal who live in comparatively plainer regions do not get to eat. So that's again something I think you would have never heard of. So yeah, we have those indigenous things. Yeah.
But here, in our locality, and banana and mangoes, guava,
Mm-hmm.
those are very famous here, and we export to North India.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
how do you feel about, you don't grow banana trees and mango
We
trees
have,
in
we
your
have,
locality? You
we have.
have
Yes.
banana, all those
Yes.
guava.
Yes.
Hmm.
We do have.
But I am thinking that you only grow apples and strawberry. I
So
think.
apples do not grow all over Himachal. Apples grow
Hmm.
in Shimla and regions above Shimla. And then there's a lot of
Okay.
Himachal below Shimla as well. So we
Okay.
have some districts that share their boundary with Punjab, and they are comparatively plainer, warmer. Like, so you must have heard of Dharamshala. So that falls in district Kangra, and that's a comparatively warmer district, and we have a lot of mango trees over there, and we
Okay.
have a lot of lychee plants over there, for that matter. So we do have these things, and the apple does
Sorry,
not grow.
what plants? Sorry to
Lychee,
interrupt. You said
lychee,
lychee. Means
yeah.
means
So lychee is a fruit that's, you
fruit.
can Google it later, and it's very like
Okay.
amazing.
Sure. Okay.
And yeah, so, and apples do not grow there, at least not naturally. If somebody, like, there were some hybrids that people tried to grow over there, but naturally apples do not grow over there. So they do not grow all over Himachal. Yeah,
I'm thinking that all over Himachal,
yeah,
we
people think
you
that.
people are grow apple.
No,
Yes,
no.
and
And the thing is that entire Himachal is also not as cool as people think, because these regions that I'm telling you, we have ACs over there, and it's quite warm.
okay.
It's as warm as Punjab gets, like 40, 42 degrees Celsius. So, yeah.
Oh,
So, Himachal also has a diverse demographic.
oh,
Yeah.
great. But generally, whenever we
Mm-hmm.
hear Himachal Pradesh,
Hmm.
we think that there will be cool and pleasant weather and
I
no hot
understand.
weather there. Yeah, we think in that way.
Mhm. That's Shimla. That's Shimla that you imagine to be, because some till some years back, people did not even
Okay.
have like fans, not even some hooks for fans. So now when they
Mm.
have to get fans, it becomes difficult for some people to install them. So they have to like buy table fans and get them installed somewhere. So that's Shimla.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is Shimla not near to you? Oh, no.
So I'm doing a PhD currently, and I'm not living at my home. I'm
Okay.
living in the university, and the university that I am currently a part of is near Shimla. It's like 46 to 50 kilometers away from Shimla. So the weather here is
Mm.
quite pleasant. My house is like near Dharamshala, the place I was telling you at. So that's quite warm. Here it's quite cool. It's good.
Great.
Yeah. Okay. So, moving towards the topic for today, which is parenting models. Are you comfortable talking about it?
Yes.
Okay. So, first of all, I would like to ask you, do you have kids at home?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Great. So, what sort of parenting do you feel is like is good, or should people should follow that pattern of parenting, that model of parenting, basically?
Yeah, but I don't have much knowledge about that.
Uh-huh. Any
So,
general
but
idea? For
yeah,
example, I'll tell you some idea that when I
sure.
was growing, parents were strict. They would sometimes, shout on us as well. They would beat us sometimes, even if we deserved it. But now the parents have become very sensitive to that, and they do not say anything to their kids. They do not shout on them. They're very sensitive. And I was working with some kids a week back. These were school kids, and the way they were was very different from the way we were raised. So we just shouted on some kid because they were creating some mischief, and one of them got traumatized, and we received a call from her mother the next day that, I'm so sorry, but I've kept her like that. She got nervous and all of that. So I realized that the way they have been parented is very different from the way we have been. So with what style of parenting would you like to follow, or do you think is better?
We hardly see, and parents are hating their children whenever they get low mass, and they are, comparing to the our generation, and these days parents are pampering a lot.
Hmm. Mhm.
Yeah, so
So
that's what
why
I
do
think.
you think that pampering and not beating the kids is not a good practice for parents?
I don't know, but things are changing and comparatively. These days kids are, they are behaving very what we call very sensitive, and
Mm-hmm.
they are not adjusting with anything, and they want, you know whatever they want, and they are asking their parents, and their parents providing them, and
Hmm.
these days. And I think, after sixth or seventh class, and every uh, children having their own mobile phone.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. So, but when we in my school days, and we didn't have that much
Mm-hmm.
technology, and at that time we have one phone for one house.
Mm-hmm.
In entire home we had only one phone. But nowadays, and everyone having their own mobile phones,
Mm-hmm.
and not only mobile phones and everything. And that is, when we use this technology for a good path, or for education purpose, and it will benefit you. But
Mm-hmm.
when you use these mobile phones and technology, internet, for any not for education, for other entertainment, and so it may not good for you,
Mm-hmm.
especially in student life,
Mm-hmm.
10th and inter. And after
Mm-hmm.
completion of your studies, and you get some knowledge, and if you are good with your studies, and you can get a good job, and whenever you are in your free time, and you can use the internet, and you can scroll on social media, etc.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay.
what I believe.
Okay, got it. See, you said every children having their own mobile phone. Every is a singular word, so we should use child with it because children is
Every child, yes. Children
every
plural
child.
and child singular, yes.
So every child has their own mobile phone.
Every
And
child
when you
has
said
their own, yeah.
we have one phone in our house, but you were talking about the time you were studying, so it should be we had one phone, not we have one phone.
We had one mobile in our home.
Yeah, you said we have,
Yes, yes, I
like
said,
right.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We had, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, have you seen any parent who is very lenient with their child, and have you like live in front of your eyes seen what does it do to the kind of kids that they grow up to be, like their kids grow up to be?
Sorry, I didn't get the question. Can you elaborate?
Have you seen it in front of your eyes when parents become very lenient to their kids? Like you said, that of course it's not good, they should be in limit, they should be flexible as well, but have you seen it in front of you when parents become lenient, what happened, like how it becomes difficult for the kids to adjust in society? Have you seen any live examples of
Yes,
that?
sure. But what is the exactly meaning of lenient? And you mentioned
So
a lenient.
lenient
Yeah,
is, so there's a word strict, you understand
strict.
what, so
Yes,
the
strict.
opposite of strict is lenient.
Lenient. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and behaving friendly with children is good. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But when they are, if they done any uh, mistake or any naughty thing,
Mm-hmm.
so at that time, and we should give any small punishment to them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you didn't give any punishment whenever they done any mistake, or any naughty things, and they will become, what we call very naughty, and they grow in indiscipline manner. So that may not good for child future.
Have you seen that happening to somebody?
Yes, in our locality, I saw few children, and they are not studying well, but their parents are, they are very lenient to them.
Mhm,
Why?
mhm,
Because, few times I just asked them,
mhm,
no, they are not studying well, and why are you still pampering, and you have to give
mhm,
some punishment? Then they gave reply that, if I gave punishment to my child, so
mhm.
he just left, he will leave the home, and he go somewhere, and so he may do like that. So he said like that. So yeah, that's what I heard from my
Oh my
neighbors.
God. Oh my God.
So these
Okay.
days, children are behaving like that, especially, due to these YouTube, etc. And the children are scrolling on YouTube and they are seeing a lot, and especially they are learning bad habits. And if parents hit you and they just go away, they just go to the bus stand and they just take any bus and they go to nearby cities and they roam there, and they work for any, they work in any hotel, or they just go for any friends home, etc.
Has that
These days,
happened?
yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, in my village only, I saw a kid, and he was studying 10th class, and
Mhm.
he didn't score well in his exams. So their
Mhm.
parents, they what we call, they just hit him.
Mhm.
So just immediately he left his home, and
Mhm.
he went to the bus stand, and he he just what we call,
Boarded a
he
bus.
yes, and he headed to Hyderabad, and
Okay.
after 3 days they found him in
Oh.
a he's in his relative, what we call mutual friends, right? We have mutual friends, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
So their mutual friend home,
Oh my
they
God.
found after 3 days they found that child.
That's
So these
ridiculous.
days, yes.
I mean,
So how
that's the
parents
first.
can rude to the children whenever they get low marks if they
Mhm.
done this type of when they heard this type of instance.
Absolutely. I mean, I can understand those parents not saying anything to them because, um, of course, they cannot uh, suffer their kids going away like this. But then, at the same point of time, it's it's the first time I'm hearing this. I'm unable to
Mhm.
process this. I'm unable to process kids going away like that. Okay. Anyhow, so you said that may not good for child. It should be that may not be good for child, because good
That
is an
cannot
adjective, so we should use be before it. That may
be.
not be good for child. And then you said he was studying 10th class. He was studying in 10th class.
He was studying in 10th class. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So before wrapping this up, I would also like to ask you: do you think that, in case when kids do such things, do you think it is also parents' fault to some extent that they did not uh, become strict with them at the correct age, like at the younger age, or do you think it's something wrong with the generation of children that's coming now?
No, we cannot blame parents.
Mm-hmm.
Um, at the same time, we cannot blame children also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these days, generations are, they are behaving like that, and what is the reason behind that? We don't have any scientific idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So, as a feedback, I would also like to point out that you use a lot as a filler word. So that's
Yes.
something you need to keep in check and make sure that it is not a lot. And then again, if I just sum it up, everything that we learned in this session, it is with words like every, any, some, everybody, anybody, somebody, nobody, no one. We always use singular words. So
Yes.
everyone uh, goes to their class. So not so so it should be just singular words, right? Then you said whenever you're talking about something that has happened in the past, second form of the verb, we had one phone. Um, Whenever you're saying some adjective, we use be before it. For example, if you're just saying that that may not be good. So yeah, that's it from my end. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
Yeah, I know. Is there any quick tip to remember about, how to use have, has, and etc.?
So have is used mostly with plurals, has is used with singulars, but with I and
Yeah.
you we use have.
Yeah.
That's the
I
quick
and
difference.
you. We use have, and for he has, it has, she has.
Everything else that is singular we use
Yes.
has.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for only I and you, we use
And
have.
and plurals like we have,
Plural. We
they
have.
have.
Yes, and first person and second person. I
Mhm.
is first person and you is second person, right?
For
For
the
third
pronouns.
person,
Yeah.
pronouns, yeah.
Yeah.
For the third person, he, we can call it as third person.
Yeah.
So for third person, we should use has, he
Hmm.
has,
Sure. Yeah.
he has.
Okay. Is there anything else
Okay.
I can help you up with?
Yeah, I know. I did some grammatical mistakes, right? So how
Hmm.
can I remember easily
So in
when
the
I am?
beginning, you'll have to pay attention to it. Then it will become a habit. When it will, you'll imbibe it. Then it will be easy. But in the beginning, you'll have to pay a little bit of attention to it, and just make sure that you read a lot of examples of it. Like I told you that um, with every we use singular, so you can just go to ChatGPT, ask it to give you sentences that has every. So when you read a
Okay.
lot of them, that can be a good way. Okay. So I'll take your leave now. Thank you so much for joining and have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Thank you, and
You're
have a
welcome.
great time, and bye.
You too, sir. Thank you so much.